Ooh, getting reminders from YouTube of how to go live. Thanks, YouTube. Come on then. Let's turn it this way. There we go. YouTube's going to be so confused. It's probably going to be upside down now. You just know it's going to be upside down. It's been such a long time since I've done one of these videos. I don't even know how to anymore. Never mind. Oh well. Come on then, Pops. DHK Gaming. Hello. What does DHK stand for? Gerto. That's a great name. Twin Blade. Hey guys. Been a while. How's it going? Welcome to Dogwatch. It's been a while since I've done a Dogwatch, but I fancied having a chat. I haven't had a chat in a while. Gerto. What's that from? It's your full name just shortened. Ah, clever. That makes sense. You guys seen this? Look how terrifying that is. Every single time I walk past it, I'm like, fuck, there's a demon in the car. But it's not. It's just a Halloween costume. But it's there all the time. I know Halloween is like coming up, but literally they're in that van all year round. So yeah, that's fun. Oh, I've got a bit of a sinus infection at the moment, so apologies if I'm sniffing constantly, but I'm on antibiotics because I had a cold last week that turned into a sinus infection. No, we're not going in there, Pops, because it is literally a lake. We do normally go in there. Come on, we're not going in there. It's muddy and basically might as well be a lake at the moment, so we'll wait until it dries. We had a lot of rain last night, which hasn't helped, and that park turns into a lake whenever there's a bit of water. What's her name? Her name's Poppy. She has an Instagram now. I made her an Instagram today while I was sat doing nothing. I think her Instagram is at Puga Poppy. Puga Poppy. Puga Poppy. You should go follow her because she's more interesting than I am. Come on. We'll get to the canal in a minute. Yeah. Come on. Come here. Do I like Halloween? I do like Halloween. We're having a Halloween party in work on Thursday, which is Halloween, I think. Twin Blade, you're watching my 7 Days series. Thank you very much. What episode are you on? I presume you're on season 1. Season 1 is the season where I didn't really realise I was going to make it into a seasoned show yet. Which is why season 1 is like 103 episodes long. Because like, I didn't really know what I was doing when I did it. I just thought, you know what, let's do this thing. Nubbin and I were talking about potentially doing something funny in the game. He had the game already and wanted to play it with me. And we thought, fuck it, let's just do something and muck about in the game together. But we'll do it as a role play, ironically. And then we started enjoying it, and I was enjoying doing the editing for my channel, and it kind of grew from there. And then towards like 100 episodes in, I was like, oh, I know, I'm gonna make it into like a proper show, which has like what happened last time on it, and like proper storyline, and like I'll make a better plot every season. And so that's why it kind of jumps down to like 30 episodes a season after that, because it wasn't initially supposed to be this thought out thing, and then it ended up being a bit more professional as I learned what I was doing and I got better at editing and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, I know, right? Every single stream everyone talks about 7 Days to Die, and I say the same thing every single time, but here we are. Is it 5 years later now? Oh my god, 4 or 5 years later? 5 years later, I think. 5 years since I did an episode of that show. Can you believe it? People still ask me about it. That's a nice tree, isn't it? Very sturdy. Sturdy tree. Alpha 18 is out. Yes, I'm aware. Nubbin was asked to play it with another one of his YouTubery friends, but can't run it because it's not very well optimized anymore. So his machine won't even run the game anymore, which is great. So yeah, don't know whether mine will. Last time I played it, I played Alpha 17. I had to tweak it a lot. Come on, you. I had to tweak the performance of the game a lot to get it to work. Because it was just frame ratey as hell. So, I don't know. I don't know what their plans are with it. They seem to be throwing out features left, right and centre to keep the game interesting, which is great because obviously, you know, they want to remain relevant. But then, doesn't seem as well optimised anymore. But I suppose that's the way with most games. Am I going to get the PS5? Do you know what? I haven't long had a PS4. I had a PS3, Cannon Killer. Hey, how you doing? I had a PS3 for a long time. I bought a PS3 to play Red Dead, the first one, and had that for years. And then I met my ex, and she had a PS4, so I used to, use hers. And then that ended last year. So I was like, I miss having a PlayStation now because it was my media center. I had my Netflix on it and my Amazon on it, and I very rarely played a game on it. To be fair, I just used it as a media center. So I went out and bought myself another one. So I have a PS4 Pro. So I've only had that for not even a year, 11 months. So I don't know. I might, but I'm not in any rush to. I play very little at the moment, to be honest with you. I have a couple of games on the PlayStation that I do want to get around to finishing. I nearly finished Spider-Man and then I had to restart on my own PlayStation. Hey Tyler, how you doing? Nice to see you. God, this canal's quite full, right? Well, you guys have never seen it before, but it's pretty full. We got a lot of rain last night, as you can tell, because it's kind of miserable along the canal, but yeah, got a lot of rain last night. Yeah, I've got Spider-Man, I've got Red Dead 2, I played Detroit Become Human a couple of months ago because that came out on the PS Store, or the PS Plus. I played that, really enjoyed it. What else have I got? I just got The Last of Us because that's just gone free on the PS Store as well. And I never played it. I never got around to playing it. And everybody raves about it. And obviously there's a new one coming out. So I want to play that before the new one comes out. Because I like games like that. That's what I got on my PlayStation 4, really. I don't play social games on the PlayStation. I play stuff that I can immerse myself in and switch off to, and so like single player RPG artsy kind of titles. I play those kind of stuff on the PlayStation. And oh, my dog's doing a poop, look, see. So I play like artsy stuff on the PlayStation, and then obviously stuff I want to play cooperatively I will play normally on my PC with Nathan. I'm going to put you guys down for a second because I need to clean this up, so you might just see floor for a few seconds, so bear with me. Come here. Stay there. Stop sniffing the phone. Yeah, I know. Everyone can just see grass. Right? What was that? That was a very strange noise. That's the grass, guys. a lovely shade of green, isn't it? I'm back. Ugh. Okay, it has my phone. It's not wet. Cool. Good job. Good job. Am I still playing the Spider-Man game? Yes. Not as much as I'd like to. To be honest with you, I got to like 98%. And then I lost my save because I had to give my ex a PlayStation back when she left. And then because I didn't have, oh my god, there's a big puddle. Because I didn't have PS Plus, my saves for my games weren't in like the cloud. So I had to start again. So I think I'm about 30-40% through maybe. So like I'm not as keen to like keep playing it as I was, because obviously I've kind of done all that content before, and I'm not a very big person for replaying games really. So can you come this side, Poppy? What are you doing? You having a sniff? Yeah, so I am playing it, just not as often as I'd like. I'm playing Ghost Recon Wildlands at the moment, which I'm loving. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm playing Ghost Recon Wildlands most nights with Nathan, which is really fun. I've had the game a very, very long time, but barely played it, to be honest. So we're playing that maybe 3-4 nights a week at the moment, which is good. I haven't recorded a single drop of it. I know, I'm really bad. To be honest, YouTube is such like a non-thing for me now. Like back when I actually made maybe a reasonable amount of money to at least cover the cost of Adobe, at least covering the cost of Premiere Pro, it was worth it, but not so much anymore. Poppy's excited because there's another dog. Come on. Evening. Adpocalypse kind of made it difficult to justify doing YouTube. I think maybe I was down to about $45 a month. I was getting about $45 a month for putting in like 40 hours of work into YouTube, and it was like, $1 an hour? Yeah, that's not really worth it, is it? So yeah, I stopped bothering. I mean, there was other things that came into play as well. Obviously, time was a big factor. I didn't have 40 hours to put into YouTube anymore. I just got into a serious relationship. I was a stepdad. I probably could put 40 hours back into it now, but then there are other reasons at work, such as wanting to look after this one a lot more, and the fact that it's not worth it. You guys, there's no money in it. If there was money in it, fair enough. I tried a few things. I tried Patreon. Nobody subscribed. I tried the tips jar on YouTube. Nobody bothered doing that. So it was like, well, it's not worth me doing it. Why should I put hundreds of hours a month into something that is not going to net me anything? And it's not like I want to be a YouTuber full time. So if it's a hobby, it has to be a hobby I enjoy, and at least covers its costs. So yeah, maybe I do dribs and drabs. Nowadays I'll just do dribs and drabs. I'll stream if I'm in the mood to stream. Every now and again I'll hit record on a game if I'm doing something particularly fun. For example, I recorded the Predator level, the Predator mission on Ghost Recon Wildlands, because Nathan and I, Nubbin and I were playing that, and it was really fun, and it was really scary, and it was really good content that the game, the guys had put into the game. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to record this because it's something nice for me to look back on, which is all really I started YouTube for. But I haven't edited it yet because I haven't got a Premiere subscription anymore. Again, because it costs money, and I'm trying to save money to buy a house. So yeah, I can't justify it. But I'll get around to it, and I'll put that up on YouTube at some point soon. Big log in the or plank in the canal. Poppy, we're going this way. Can you? Yeah, you're going the wrong way. Come on, let's go this way. Oh, sniffles, you guys. Sinus infections suck. So what are you guys playing at the moment? Is everyone playing, what's it called? The Outer Worlds? The new Bethesda game? Is everybody playing that? Looks really good. Probably a PC game, I think. I don't play games like that on the PlayStation, because it requires a lot of shooting, which for me, I find the accuracy just is lacking on a controller. Pops, what are you doing? Pops, that's the canal. You don't want to go in there. You don't like water. Yeah. Come on, this side. Thanks. Thanks so much. Nice walk though, huh? Very relaxing. Come on. You did? Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad. I enjoyed doing them. They were fun. I loved editing them. Sometimes they were hard work. You know, sometimes a 20-minute episode would take 8 hours to record and 12 hours to edit because it was really fiddly and I was doing something that I've never done before. And sometimes it would take me 6 weeks in a fucking editor to build a city for 12 episodes of content, you know. It's a lot of hard work sometimes, but it was hard work I enjoyed doing. So I'm glad you guys appreciate them and keep coming back and watching them. And, you know, I don't gain from it really, so it's just nice that you guys do. Even I go back and watch them sometimes because I genuinely do find them interesting, which I suppose is the important thing, isn't it? If you could happily sit and binge your own videos, then hopefully you've made good content for other people. That's the way I like to look at it anyway. If it's something I wouldn't watch myself, then why bother putting it out there for the world? Ooh! I feel like maybe the canal was a bad choice today after having all this rain yesterday. I'm dodging puddles left, right and centre. You're going to get muddy. Come on, get off that. Thank you. You wonder what happened to the cast? You mean like the cast as in like the characters or the people playing the characters? Can you elaborate for me? Oh, excuse me. Sniffles, guys. They're the best. Must sound gross coming through there, yeah. Oh, Poppy. Would you just keep walking with me? Come on. This way. There's nothing there. The people playing the characters? Let's see. Well, Nubbin, you know, I've already mentioned him. I still talk to him every day. He was one of my best men at my wedding. Yeah, I still game with him 3-4 times a week at least. So yeah, well, he's one of my closest friends, so we still hang out pretty much every day. We don't see each other every day because he lives down south now and I live up north. But yeah, we talk to each other every day. Who else? Bravo. Bravo, from what I can tell, is doing well. He got a dog not so long ago. Bravo and I have never met. He was someone that Nubbin knew from playing, I think it was playing Payday online, and he met him and got talking to him there, and thought he was a really interesting person, and suggested that I get in touch with him to talk about playing a game with him, and that's kind of how he ended up in the show. But yeah, you know, we didn't really have much of a relationship to kind of fall back on once the show ended, so I don't really speak to him anymore. We follow each other on Instagram. That's kind of the extent of our relationship, really. Omega and I don't talk anymore. Omega used to be my housemate, and when I moved out, when I got into a serious relationship, we kind of fell out over some sort of rent dispute, which was all very childish and not necessary. From what I gather, he's doing okay. But yeah, we don't talk. Haven't done for a number of years. Caitlin is good. Caitlin was getting very busy towards the end of the series, the end of the show, doing a sort of video editing course in college. From what I can tell, I mean, we haven't caught up in a spell, but from what I can tell, she's finished that now. And she does a lot of acting and editing for the Fun Pimps on YouTube. So she's quite involved with them. I mean, she's American herself, so obviously, and they're American, so the timeline and the time zone stuff worked out a lot better for her. Joe from season 1 is also one of my best friends. I still talk to him and catch up with him as often as I can. He's a full-time voice actor now. He's done a lot of different things in games and documentaries and podcasts and all that kind of stuff. He's also in a band, which keeps him very busy. So yeah, he's doing lots of stuff. Who else? Anyone else you want to know about? I mean, that's pretty much the main guys, right? There was the unknown guy that chased us in the sewer system. That was my mate Rich. He never really had a voice role, but excuse me, he played a number of characters for me. My mate Rich played the guy that we had to kill in like episode 28. So the first encounter with a bad guy, he played him. He played the infected thing at the end of season 1. The Duke. Oh God, who played the Duke? The Duke was a friend of Bravo's. He was a friend of Bravo's. Oh, I can't remember his name. Damn it, I feel bad. Dom. His name was Dom. He was a friend of Bravo's from uni, I think, called Dom. He played the Duke. And who was the other guy in that? Was it Hector? Hector was actually played by Bravo. Because obviously he's a semi-professional voice actor as well. Yeah, Hector was played by Bravo, the guy with the kind of Spanishy South American accent. That was Bravo. The other guy with the slightly dodgy accent was his mate Dom, playing the Duke. So yeah, that was fun. Anyone else? I think that's pretty much everyone, right? Is that everyone? Oh, my hands are cold. Cool, man. Thanks for stopping in. Talk to you soon. Go on. Good girl. This is where I'm going to come off the canal now, and I'm going to be the guy walking through the housing estate talking to himself on his phone. So yeah, not going to look crazy at all. At least when I used to do Dogwatch at my old house, I was walking through farmers' fields and nobody was around, so it was slightly less embarrassing. Now I get to do it in a fairly densely populated part of Liverpool, so that's fun. Yeah. Can Hallis, hello. How you doing? I love you too. Don't know you, but I love you. How about that? You can't get much closer than that, right? Pops, come here. Busy road. Thank you. Oh, nearly dropped my phone. I am good. Yeah, I'm a little bit cold and I've got a sinus infection at the moment, which is making me very sniffly, so apologies for the sniffles, but I've got my medicine. Feeling a lot better, which is good. But whew, it's getting cold now, right? Nearly November. The clocks go back tonight, daylight savings this evening. To get an extra hour in bed. Hooray! And then it'll be a case of getting up in the dark and going to work and then coming home in the dark. And just living our life in the dark until, like cave people, until the spring. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Come on. Wait, really? The clocks? Yeah, the clocks go back tonight, yeah. Do you guys do that? Are you in America? Is it just us UK guys that do the clocks going back and forward and stuff? Daylight savings ends? Does it end or start? I think it ends, right? Daylight savings ends tonight or starts tonight. I don't know the difference. I just know that they spring forward and they fall back. That's how I remember. You're in the Netherlands. Do you guys do the clocks going forward and back as well, or is it just us crazy people in the UK? You do? Okay. So we're not the only crazy guys. Yeah, they go back tonight. So don't forget. Although nobody really needs to remember these days, right? Because everyone's phone is on the internet. Everyone's alarm clocks are on the internet, and phones and stuff like that do it automatically these days. So there's no need for us to remember at all. Oh really? Maybe he's forgotten. It's definitely tonight. It's always the last Sunday of October. And it is indeed the last Sunday of October tomorrow. Cool, man. Thanks for stopping in. Poopy. Not Poopy. Her name's not Poopy. Ugh. It's getting dark already, guys. I mean, it is nearly like 6 p.m. Probably is like 6 p.m. now. Come here. No, it's not Poopy. I mean, I'm carrying Poopy, but her name's not Poopy. That'd be a crap name. Oh, I get it? Oh, that'd be a crap name. It's funny. Come on. You're in Lancashire? Hey, you're not far from me. How you doing? I'm in Liverpool. Oh, God, it's cold. Look at this house. You can't see it. Got really cool Halloween decorations, look. Wow, that's cool. You're in Essex? Sweet. I was there last week. I was in Romford. Romford's Essex, right? Is Romford Essex? I was in Romford last week for a meeting. Oh. You have? Oh, thanks, man. I hope you're enjoying it. That was the whole point of doing it. So, if you are, mission accomplished. You might come to Liverpool. You might, or oh, I missed that. What did that say? I've lost it. You might, or Turkey. Okay, that's there's a slight difference there between Liverpool and Turkey. I mean, I'd probably go with Turkey, man. Turkey's warmer. It's a little bit more exotic. Liverpool's just Liverpool. I mean, there's cool stuff here, don't get me wrong, but a little bit of me misses living down south still, but here I am. Oh, there's a big cloud. Actually, it looks brighter on the screen. Turkey's in a war zone. That is true. Yeah, that is true. Turkey is in a war zone. Well, some of it. Hey, Can Hallis, you're still here. Haven't you got stuff to do? Didn't you leave? I mean, I'm not asking you to leave, but like, I thought you'd gone. Nabin and I had a really interesting idea. Well, I had a dream. Oh my God, why would you do that behind me? That's ridiculous. Get out and knock on a door. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, what was I saying before I literally shat my pants? Oh yeah, I had a dream a couple of weeks ago. Actually, no, it's probably longer than that. A couple of months ago, about an idea for a season 5 of 7 Days to Die, and I'm just kind of been pondering it ever since. But I ran it by Nabin, and Nabin was like, "Yeah, but the problem is like." We played that game for such a long time. We're both still really burned out from it. Like, could I commit to wanting to play that game for like another 30, 40 hours? I don't know, man. So yeah, who knows? Sell my poop on eBay? No. What if I sell Poppy's poop? There's Poppy's poop, see? I can sell Poppy's poop. Poppy's poop. Has a better ring to it as well, to be fair. Yeah, I haven't got it fully thought out, really. I think it was going to be maybe just me and Nubbin many years later, doing some stuff, mourning the loss of our comrades. And then we had another idea which we thought could have been funny, which was we're actually zombies now. And it's just a whole season of me and Nubbin pretending to be zombies. Like, you know, we became part of the horde, which I thought could be funny. So we're the ones like attacking survivors. But then obviously I'd need to get people in to play survivors, which I probably wouldn't want to do, but yeah. No, I mean, I'm telling you guys these things because they're probably not going to happen, to be fair. So that'd be really difficult to achieve. Playing a game and playing the AI enemy in that game is probably fairly difficult. For example, I'd need to try and figure out how to get the zombies to ignore me, but the players to be able to kill me or whatever. Yeah, so that could be fun. Come on. So yeah, any Chinese restaurants near me? Yeah, there is one. Yeah, I've never been to it, but there is one just down the road. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know whether it'll ever happen. The plan originally was to play 7 Days to Die for a number of seasons, and then transition the story into another game like Survive the Nights or something. But then when Survive the Nights came out and in alpha, it was so bad. So bad. It looked nothing like the footage that they'd been putting out there. And it just wasn't in a playable state. I mean, I would spend hours and hours and hours trying to get into that game and it just wouldn't work. But yeah, the plan initially was to kind of take the story into whatever game we were playing. But yeah, that never really happened. Maybe I'll do it in a different way. Maybe I'll make... Because at some point when we finish... Yeah, see, Nubbin and I met playing DayZ, but I'm so burned out at playing DayZ. I played it way too much. Roblox. That'd be funny. What about... another idea potentially is once we've finished playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, we'll be playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and we could always do it in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It's years, many years later, the world has recovered from the zombie incident. I don't know how it would work. Like Nubbin and Twisted got recruited into the armed forces because of their skills in helping eradicate the zombie population or something like that. And then that's it, boom, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That could be quite funny. Roleplay Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That'd be hilarious. Do I make new videos on YouTube? Very rarely these days. I think only the last couple of videos I've done have been because I was really into what I was doing, like the Counter-Strike fucking wipeout footage was just funny. So I was like, yeah, I want to edit that because I haven't edited anything in a while. So I edited that. And then the last couple of videos have just been like, streams from my PlayStation, just because it's easy. The forest, the forest is a good one, potentially. Excuse me. The forest could be an interesting one. Oh, excuse me. But I've played the forest like a number of times, so I don't know whether I'd want to play it again. So, I don't know. Can you go and take a you-know-what? Yeah, you go ahead, man. enjoy. I have tried VR. I tried it. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but I tried VR at my mate Rich's house, and it was bizarre. I played some game where hot dogs were trying to kill me. That was fun. And I played Beat Saber. That was fun as well. Kiba, you haven't given me your oh my god, it's so loud. I'm so sorry. You haven't given me your standard introduction. Kiba, can you go back out and come back in with the proper comment, please? Welcome back. How was pooping? Yeah, no, I'm alright, thanks. Why don't you do it? I mean, you seem more interested than I am, so I'll let you take the lead on that one, okay? Did you see they've got a strip club in the game now? It's got the peephole or something. No, what's it called? Not the peephole. Oh man, I saw it in a video. What's it called? The booby trap? Is it called the booby trap? Thought it was a really good name for a strip club in a zombie apocalypse game. The booby trap. You have the same kind of dog? That's good. Pugs are the best. Pugs are really cute and really funny. Very loving, very family dogs. It's definitely going dark now. Doesn't look dark on the screen though, it's so weird. I can't feel my left hand because my left hand has been holding my phone for half an hour, 40 minutes nearly, which is good. So yeah, rip my left hand. I only needed to use you to do everything. And now you've got frostbite, so I will remember you. Mine can breathe okay. She can probably breathe better than I can. She's a 3/4 pug, so her snout is slightly longer. Also her legs are slightly longer than a normal pug. So yeah, she's fine. She can breathe good. She doesn't do that truffle thing like most pugs do. This way, please. Thank you. Well, you'd be able to hear her because a pug walking down the road would be like. And she's not like that at all. She did find that interesting though, but that's not what she does. That's what I sound like walking down the road, never mind her. Do you know we? Oh. What about Borderlands? I played about an hour of it. I haven't got it, but I played about an hour at it at someone's house. It seemed okay. It just seemed like another Borderlands game. It seemed fun. Games like that I don't normally really play on a console, and we played it together on a console, so it felt a bit weird for me to be doing that on a console, but yeah, seems okay. Just seems like another Borderlands game. Unfortunately, it's like once you've played 2 or 3 of them, unless they radically change it somehow, they do get a bit samey, don't they? The first one was amazing. The first one I didn't want to put down. I think I've got the first 3. Come on. Good God. Dying Light 2, yeah. Do you know what? I have Dying Light, and I've maybe played Ooh, like 3 hours of it. Did I ever play The Walking Dead? What, the mobile game? Oh, you mean is it Telltale? The Telltale game? I have it. I think I did a live stream of it. I don't think I played much more than... Oh god, I don't even think I finished chapter 1. I played like a couple of hours of it and that was it. Skyrim is a good game. Skyrim I've played a lot. You guys, it's just like it takes a lot for me to get like invested into playing a game a lot. And if there's a lot of games on the go at once, I find I play them very little. When I kind of find a game that I'm really interested in, that's all I play. I don't flip between games, which is all that's the reason why all I'm playing at the moment is Wildlands. All I play every night, not every night because I'm not on every night, but all I play pretty much when I am sat down gaming is Wildlands now, and I think Nubbin and I are about 80% of the way through. I would stream it, but when I moved house last year, one of my monitors didn't survive the move. So I'm currently down to one monitor, and I'd feel bad streaming a game on my computer and not be able to kind of like at least interact with the comments. And obviously you can't do that when you've got a single screen. So I need to get that fixed. I actually had it on my list of things to do this weekend, was to go out and get that screen fixed. Or get another one. Come on. So yeah, I need to get the screen fixed so I can get all my streamy bits on the other screen, and then I'll be able to start streaming some PC stuff. Because I think moving forward, that's probably going to be easier for me to do. Is that what happened when I was streaming in Minecraft? Yeah, I just hit stream, and I couldn't see any comments, so that's why I wasn't replying to anybody. Because I only have one monitor at the moment. I still have the other monitor. I just need to get it repaired. It took a hit in the moving van, and all the LCD is splurged out. So I need to get the screen replaced. So once I do that, if I can get around to doing that and finding a place somewhere around here that will repair it for me, I'll be able to start streaming again. Not with any kind of schedule or anything, but it's it'd be good to do, because streaming lends itself to a certain kind of lifestyle. I mean, there's two types of streamers really. There's streamers who want to interact and talk to people, like I do with you guys, and a lot of people out there who do, Twitch very well, are all about their community and talking to one another, and it's a very family based environment where everybody kind of respects one another and they hang out and all that kind of stuff. And then there's Twitch streamers that are so up their own asses, it's unbelievable. But for me, and the way my life is these days, I haven't got time to be sat there editing footage. It's just, if anything, I'm too old for that now. It takes time, and I'm a perfectionist, and I'd want to get it right, and I'd want the content to be amazing. Whereas streaming, I can just be like, yeah, we're just hanging out and chatting while I'm in the middle of doing something else, i.e. playing a game with my friend. So come on in, and if you want to watch the game and maybe say hello to me and chat to me about what you're up to and what games you're playing and all that kind of bullshit, feel free. But I'm gonna sit and play my game anyway. That's kind of what streaming for me is more like. So I would never chase a goal. I have no interest in becoming a Twitch affiliate, or whatever, any of that kind of bullshit, or care about making any money from it or whatever. It's all just about having to have a chat with you guys and all that kind of stuff. Man, I think if I walked 5 hours more, I'd probably get another sinus infection all over again. I am ready to get in and blow the fuck out of my nose. It's getting cold now. And I am round the corner from my house, so I am going to call it a day here. But it has, as ever, been lovely chatting. I will endeavour to do this very soon. And who knows, if I get my monitor fixed tomorrow, maybe we'll do some streaming next week and we can talk again there. So, yeah. Come on, pups. Come on. Come on. Thanks very much for watching. It's been lovely to talk to you. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.